So let's start with what are Google Shopping ads and Google Shopping Network. If you ever tried to search for a particular product in Google search, if this is a product that is a retail product, most likely you will get this type of ads on the right or right below the search bars, so in front of all of the Google ads and organic results. So what these are Google Shopping ads. Each one of these companies is running Google Shopping campaigns, and they are pushing their products here in Shopping Network. As you can see, Google Shopping ads are much nicer than the regular text ads, even with all the ad extensions and everything. You can never make it look like this. It has a nice image, also description line, price, and the name of retailer of our sellers. So if we click on this ad, it will lead us to the it should actually lead us to the exact product, but they obviously didn't set it up correctly. So let's try another one. Let's try this one. Oh, actually what I did is I clicked, it should be like this. It should lead us directly to the product, and the only thing we need to do is add to cart and purchase the product itself. So that's the good thing with Google Shopping ads. The bad thing is, if your product is not competitive, then there is a low chance that your ad will be clicked on, because as you can see here, if I see shoes that I like for $99 and the same shoe for $150, I will most likely go for the cheaper one. So yeah, great example here. It's cheaper. I'll click on this ad and buy this product. So if your products and prices are not in line with the market, there is a pretty good chance that your products in your ads will not be getting as good results as they would if they were more competitive. Okay, so how do these campaigns look? So let me open up one of my accounts and give you an example of how standard Google shopping campaign looks like. So let me go to settings. As you see, we need to have Merchant Center connected to your Google Ads account. You select country of sale, bidding strategy, budget, and priority. This is something that we don't have in search campaigns. What priority does is, if you create multiple campaigns or with the same Google Merchant Center feed that target the same products, that are selling the same products, prioritization will allow you to select which one of the campaigns shows their ads first and which one shows their ads last. So for example, if you have super high bids in one campaign, but you set priority to low and low bids to other campaign with the medium or high priority setting, that campaign will show the ads first rather than the one with the high bids, because bids are not the way Google decides which campaign will show the ads first. So for example, in search campaigns, if you had two campaigns with same keywords, always the Google will always choose campaign with higher bids, actually higher quality score, but it comes to bids on the end. This is not the case in Google Shopping. Okay, what else is interesting here? Yeah, you can select network. Recently Google added YouTube, Gmail and Discover ads, so this is also interesting. Yeah, so this location country of sale is not always same as this location. So here we select the particular regions where the ads show. So yeah, it's gonna be United States, but we don't have to show the ads in the entire country. We can show them in particular states or cities. That's same like search. Okay, so that's about it when it comes to settings. When it comes to ad groups, okay, so this is standard and most common way people set up Google Shopping campaigns. But one ad group that has all the products in itself. So I will explain later why this campaign has all the products excluded. But for now, this is the way you would normally set up campaign with same bid for all products, or maybe you go to a certain product and change bids just for that product. So all in all, you see how this way of setting up campaigns make it difficult to track performance of each product individually. So let me open up okay, let me open up a different campaign, single product ad group campaign. So you see here we have ad groups for each product. So what this allows us to do is set bids on product level. So you always need to go to product groups and set bid here. So whatever the bid is on the ad group level, it doesn't really matter if it's different on product level. Same as in search campaigns, when you bid manually, if you set as search campaigns, if you set bids on ad group level and different bids on keyword level, the keyword bids will be the ones the system uses, the Google Ads use. So, okay, what are the benefits of setting up campaign in this fashion? You will be able to track performance at a glance at a much higher level than going into product groups and scrolling down and searching through products. Here also there are some columns that you don't have in product groups that you do have on ad group level, so that's also an advantage. So let me go to ad groups. Also, setting bidding on different products is easier, and probably the most important thing here is, like, for instance, if you have products that are similar, that have similar descriptions, that have similar uh, targeting options, so products that like Nike shoes, Nike running shoes, and Adidas running shoes, and you would like that when somebody is searching for Nike running shoes, always uh, they always see the ad just for Nike running shoes and not for all of your other running shoes. And how you would do that is by setting negative keywords on ad group level for Nike, for instance, except on the Nike running shoes ad group. So that way you will ensure that only Nike running shoes product will show for that search term. this is something that cannot be done on product level. So, sorry, product group level. You have to do it on ad group level by setting up single product ad groups. Okay, so how do you create a single product ad group campaign? There is an easy way to do it in Google Ads interface. So create a campaign. So I already have a campaign created, so I'll just add the ad group. Select product shopping. Showcase shopping is something much different than Google Shopping, so we'll just focus on products. Add name product 1. It should always, not always, but the way I do it is I give it the name of the product itself. So whatever the product is, that is going to be the ad group name. The bid will be $2, and then we hit save. And yeah, you see the ad group, and here we add the item ID. You can search here by product name. So this is a flower shop, so Unity, I don't know, we are not creating a specific, I already have campaign created here, so let's select this, save without editing. Now you see this product here, exclude everything else, and now you have ad group for this product. Now this process is rather simple, but let me just pause it quickly. This process is rather simple, but sometimes it takes a lot of time to do this and create 1000 campaigns. If you have 1000 products or 4000 products, whatever, it can be rather difficult. So what I do is I use Google Ads Editor to simply import all of the campaigns there. So I have, give me a second here. Let me, okay, so I have a simple template I created for this. So this is done in Google Sheets. Let me just do item ID and product name. So make them a bit larger. Well, the next thing we do is we go to Google Ads. Best practice is to always create this type of standard campaign in Google Ads, just any campaign, call it test or whatever, so all of your products would get imported in your Google Ads account. Next thing I do is I go to columns and remove everything. So everything that can be removed, I remove except item ID and title. Here, unfortunately, we also have image, so I go here and select, I don't know, whatever, however many products, select them all. Go to copy, paste them all here. Yeah, so leave the first row empty, paste them in the second row. Now you see they are pasted one below the other. So what you're gonna do is in the product name, do it in the first row and paste them all, and delete the first row. And what you have now is item ID and product name one next to another. So item ID, product name, item ID, product name. So next thing we need to do is get rid of all of these lines. So it's every second one. So select all, create a filter out. Okay, so These are unique because they have dash inside of them, so we will filter by condition, text contains dash. Okay, so now you have a nice list of products. This is strange, whatever. Now you have item IDs and product names. Okay, so there are a few here that I need to remove. Nice. That's it. Then what I do is I select all of them. I go to this sheet that I created with item IDs, product titles. I paste them in here. So now they're pasted. And what we have is in the third tab, I created a formula that automatically generates this this part here. Add group name, product group type, and max CPC. So this is what we need in order to import this campaign in Google Ads editor. So let me do campaign name here. Always good idea to have a naming convention. So I don't know what's yours. I usually do something like this. Let's do a test, and then we can pull down here. Now we have campaign name, ad group, product group. Let's go to 0.25, whatever. We need to set the bid for all of these products, and product group type is biddable. So the next thing we need to do is add this. Also, we need to have the excluded section. So for all of these ad groups, so I usually just go and copy this and drag this down all the way down. Okay, so we need another one. We need subdivide. So subdivide it is. Okay, and do the same thing here by copying campaign names and ad group names. And now we need to drag down subdivision. Okay, drag it down here. Okay, no matter, select everything, and we just copy this into editor, and we are good to go. Once imported, all of the campaigns will be imported in your Google Ads account. So let me just start a new video. So if you're wondering why the screen changed and the screen resolution, I had to start video over again and share my entire screen, and it's a widescreen monitor, so it picks up a different resolution than the one I was recording in so far. And sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Hope you're following me without any major problems. Okay, so what you need to do is open up the client's account in your Google Ads editor, go to keywords and targeting, open it up, find product groups, make multiple changes, paste from clipboard. Okay, so no, not that one. select this and then paste from clipboard. Okay, so as you can see, we have campaigns, ad groups, product groups, max CPC, and product group type. What you need to do is process all of that, and we have one new campaign created with 71 ad groups and 213 product groups. Let's finish and review changes. You need to go to your campaign, set the budget, whatever. Select campaign type to shopping, and afterwards you need to add merchant identifier here. Select country. So in this case it would be United States. Merchant identifier is, let me just open up settings and copy it from Google Ads. Okay, and we are all set. Shopping. Yeah, go to all languages. I always do this one as well. Standard inventory, yeah. Location targeting. Here we can select which country we want to target. Go to ad groups. This is important one. We need to disable targeting expansion for all of them, for all ad groups. While we're here, we can add bids to all ad groups, and that's about it. Yeah, one more pretty important thing is go to one of the already created one of already created shopping campaigns. Select one shopping ad and paste it into all of this. You can actually make shopping ad yourself. Yeah, create shopping ad in all ad groups, and that would be good. After you've done all of this, just post it, and the campaign or campaigns, depending on how many campaigns you're creating, will be uploaded to your Google Ads account. So the next thing I'm going to cover here, yeah, so once they're uploaded, they will look like this, like I already showed them to you. Each ad group has is targeting just one product, so ad group name is actually the product name itself. Okay, so what is the biggest issue with this type of setup? Without looking into how much product and how long it will take to set it up like this, I mean, with this simple, yeah, so what I did is I added this formula here, and it auto creates this this line. So, and this line represents what's the product that we are actually targeting in each ad group. So that would be this. Yeah, that line does that. The other one excludes, and that's about it. Okay, so major drawbacks of this type of campaign setup. If the client creates, if the client adds new products to its web shop, by setting up campaign like this, you will not be advertising for that product. It will not show in your ads. So you will need to either have a constant communication with client. You'll need to have your client keep telling you every time they add new product, or you can set up something like this. So this is a so-called catch-all campaign. Like I told you in the beginning of the video that I'll explain why all of these products are excluded. Only thing that is enabled is everything else in our products, and here we exclude all of the products that we have in our single product ad group campaign. So the reason why we exclude them all and leave just everything else in all products active is by doing this. This campaign will not show ads for the products that we have in our SPAG campaign, but will show everything else, ads for everything else. So if the client adds new products and doesn't tell you, you will be advertising for those products in this campaign. So also good thing to do is occasionally go through this campaign and check if there are any new impressions or clicks, and check if new products are added without your knowledge, and you can add those products in the SPAG campaign and exclude them in this campaign. Okay, so I believe I covered everything, and hopefully you guys found this video useful. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me in the comments below, and I will be more than happy to answer you. Have a great day and talk to you soon. Bye bye.